Well, guys, Josh Retro Dad. Want to talk about Portland Retro Gaming Expo? It's coming up next week. We'll talk about the Portland Retro Gaming Expo 2023 a little bit more after this.
If you want more gaming and collecting content, don't forget to subscribe to stay in the know.
The Portland Retro Gaming Expo is October 13th to 15th, 2023 at the Oregon Convention Center in Portland, Oregon. The Portland Retro Gaming Expo 2023 is going to be a very big year. A lot of panelists, a lot of vendors. They had to expand the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. Over 300 vendors at PRGE 2023 this year. It's going to be the biggest Portland Retro Gaming Expo ever, and it's actually pretty big for this channel. I've gone for the last 10 years and done coverage, 2013 up to now. Last year I said, hey, I'm not going to do anymore. This is the last year I'm going to do coverage. So Solrong's Retro Collecting, the Retro Dad Show, we're saying goodbye to the Portland Retro Expo as a content creator. But since it's the 10-year anniversary of doing Solrong's Retro Collecting, the Retro Dad Show, and now Josh the Retro Dad, I'm going to do one more year this year because it's a very important year, not just for this channel, but for the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. It takes place on Friday the 13th, so hopefully the curse of Jason Voorhees doesn't, stop me from collecting and having fun. I don't think it will. It's going to be a blast. The first day is going to be about the arcades. I'm going to take my youngest son with me. He's never gone. He'll be 5. We're going to go explore the arcades. See if they try to sneak in any more games like they have the last couple of years. I'm going to get my badge. Pretty big YouTubers and I want to call them internet stars are going to be here. Pat Contry and Egan Ferguson, the Unnecessary podcast. They're also celebrating 10 years. I didn't realize they've done their podcast for 10 years. They're going to have the Art of Nintendo Power at PRGE, John Riggs. It's pretty exciting that AVGN is back. Rex Viper, his band's going to play there. I might try to check that out. I saw him the first year he was here, but not the second year. Haven't gone Pat's panel in a while either. This is actually going to be a year I'm actually trying to go to panels. Like Lloyd Kaufman, Troma is going to be there. I'm really excited about that. I'm going to bring my books for him to sign as well. I even applied to be a panelist to talk about gameplay or game tapes. Game Player magazines, Game Player game tapes. There's also some other ones too. Talk about those. We're going to talk about the games. We're talking about the tips, the hints. But I didn't get picked. That's fine. Maybe next year. I do have that video in the works no matter what, but it probably won't come out till next year. A little mini documentary I'm going to work on. It's going to be a little bit different from my other kind of videos. It's going to be more like a real documentary.
This Game Player strategy tape is full of hints, tips, and playing strategies.
Auction looks awesome. Now, I've never attended the auction at PRGE, but this year there's a lot of really cool stuff. There's a Virtual Boy kiosk, a Jaguar kiosk as well. Really crazy gaming expo this time. So the missions goes like this. They have a thing called Power Pass. Now, I got this. So the Power Pass is an hour early for the exhibitor hall, and you do get like the retro arcade Saturday and Sunday early access to that. You get priority seating in the panels, priority seating in the live auction, exclusive t-shirt, exclusive enamel pin, exclusive poster, exclusive discount at the PRGE merch table, and exclusive lanyard. I'm not sure what it's capped at, how many people can buy that badge. I think there's going to be a lot more than I'm thinking there is. $200 though is pretty spendy, but I figured, hey, get that hour in early. Get an hour early. I missed that. That's why I always bought my tickets really early on so I could go in there and do that hunt. A hunt early for an hour is huge. There's a kids 3-day pass, 3 to 12. It's $15 all weekend. I'm gonna buy my son that. Friday pass is arcade and Rex Viper only for $25. There's a Saturday pass for $40, Sunday pass for $30, and weekend pass for $65. There's a weekend pass and a t-shirt bundle for $90. I'm a little surprised to see this is still available because last year, I think they stopped having it available the week before Portland Retro Gaming Expo, but this year it's still there. I don't know how many people are watching this are going to go. If you are going to go, comment below. Did you get that $200 pass like I did? I recommend going to Portland Retro Gaming Expo. It's a blast. Even if you're not going to buy anything, you can play the arcades. Take in the atmosphere, the ambiance. Sniff the games. Please don't sniff the gamers. And just look around and see what cool stuff there is. I'm gonna look for some posters. I'm pretty big in getting these, vintage posters. After getting Spyro and getting all those other ones. Who knows what I could find at Portland? There'll probably be a lot more. I had some luck at some smaller vendors last year, and there's more smaller vendors. There's a lot of vendors, so I just can't wait to go and find these deals. Second day, I'm going all solo. That's usually my big shopping days, the second day, Saturday, especially going in early. And I plan on going all 3 days this year. Shop, you want deals? I would say Sunday, but most of the stuff is gone because a lot of people like myself go there Saturday and hunt and shop. Last year, I brought quite a bit of change. This year, it's not going to be as high. So we'll see how my dollars stretch, especially going after Saturn stuff. Now, previous years, I've hunted the NES. I've gone for some Super Nintendo stuff, some Game Boy, and, TurboGrafx stuff. Now, what do I expect to see at this one, besides some really good panels and, just the atmosphere of gamers coming together and collectors looking at stuff? 300 vendors and exhibits. So we'll see a lot of stuff besides games. You're gonna see a little knickknacks. I'm holding some other vintage stuff. You'll probably see a lot of toys. Toys. Last year was really busy. I expect to be busy again. There'll be gaming tournaments as well. I expect to see, Nintendo tapes, Super Nintendo tapes, Sega Genesis. I expect to see a lot of great games, a lot of sealed stuff. It's growing even though the prices are collapsing. I'm looking at prices on my NES games. We're seeing Little Samson go as low as I've ever seen it in a long time. About this time last year, it was almost $3,000. It's down $2,000, maybe even under it. So it's kind of interesting to see what people price these games at. Last year, there was someone who had a lot of Saturn games, so I really didn't care because I wasn't doing the Saturn. This year, I'm going to care. I'm looking for Panzer Dragoon 1 and 2, maybe the Alien Arcade Collection, Guardian Heroes. I have a list I gotta look at later, doing like the last big splurge of 2023, and then I'm gonna kind of rest for a while as a collector. I'm gonna rest. I have to. Can't keep spending. My collection's growing a little bit again, but I never said I was gonna stop collecting. I was not gonna collect as much. I got a lot of great deals at garage sales last summer. I'm really excited this year. It's 10 years of doing coverage for this event. I look back at all the years I've gone. I've always had a blast. Nothing takes back to that 2012 year, which I did not film, but that 2012-2013 year where the event wasn't as busy, and I miss that. Now, I'm still going to do a retrospective where I talk about my previous years at Portland, kind of more of like a fun look back. I'm going to talk about, I'll kind of look at what my best pickups were, good deals. And if you are coming to Portland Retro Gaming Expo, look me up. At least one of the days I'll be wearing my Josh the Retro Dad shirt. The other day I'll probably be wearing that exclusive shirt. It's always fun to meet you guys and talk to you. I'm a collector. I'm a gamer. I love the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, and I hope to see you there. Are you guys going to Portland Retro Gaming Expo? Talk to me. Let me know. Have fun. Go game, and see you guys later.
Like what you watch, please subscribe. Hit that bell notification, get to know about what else I'm posting. I do a lot more stuff on TikTok with shorter videos. Please sub, follow, like, comment, and see you later.